Hello, happy Saturday. How are you guys today? This is Angela, Kelly Mom Collects, and today I'm going to be having my live sale preview. This is where I show you what I will be having at my live sale so you guys could see ahead of time if there's anything that you are going to want, which I put a lot of effort into finding a great selection for you guys. At my live sales, you will see fashion jewelry starting at $5. I start the sales off with $5 blowouts, and you will see collection pieces all the way up into the hundreds. Everything in between the two. So yeah, I really try hard to find something for everyone. So with that being said, welcome. And stay tuned. I'm going to show you. Let's pan out. I do like to coordinate by colors and oh my gosh, look at these cute little, I got my mother-in-law got me these cute little Victorian porcelain ladies for my birthday, and I absolutely love them. She saw them at a vintage show, and a jewelry seller had them in their jewelry displays, and so she got me them, and I adore them. So we have the purple group, blues, blacks, gold, and I did bring some gold, real gold today for tomorrow. Silver, greens, and my other cute little porcelain lady. And my coffee, my mom coffee mug. Okay, all right, so now that I've shown you, hopefully I'm not making any of you sick. I'm trying to move slow. I am going to point the camera down so we can look closely. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, and for anybody that is new and has not participated in a live sale, they are a lot of fun. We have such a great group of people, and they are all kind and welcoming, so please do not feel intimidated. Say something in the chat. I will respond to you as long as I see it. Sometimes it moves quicker, and somebody will point out that I missed something, but don't take offense to that. It's never intentional. It's just purely a miss, especially when I'm handling jewelry and trying to show you guys. So, but please say hi, and yeah, even if you don't want to buy anything, say hi in the chat, hang out with us. We're goofy, we're silly, we laugh. So yeah, but I do try to make it I really do try to make it where everybody can participate. I will have some inexpensive fashion pieces, and yeah. All right, so let me show you. We're going to start with the fashion pieces, and then I will end with the collection pieces in each group. Okay, and you'll see lots of different styles. So the fashion pieces that I have in the purple group, this is a really pretty glass bead 3-layer. It is long, but it just had some really pretty glass beads in here. I really liked it. I'll show you my favorite beads in this necklace. Look at these ones. How pretty are those? 3 long layers of shades of purple glass beads and little matching earrings. Super cute fashion set. That will be very inexpensive. Okay, so more fashion. Let's see. This is even though it is real amethyst. These are all real amethyst chips. Goodness. This is still, I would still consider this fashion. It is not with precious metal. So this is a long amethyst chip necklace. Love the gemstones. Okay, let's see. What else do I got? I don't have a whole lot of fashion in this one. All right, these earrings. These are beautiful chandelier earrings. Look at these glass crystal glass pieces. The hooks are sterling silver. This part of the earring is not, but these are real glass and they are beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That shine. Okay, these other earrings, these are vintage sterling silver and amethyst. Look at these. These are really cool. Look at the backs. I just dug these out of my stash on Monday for my sorting video with my members. These are really cool. You could see there was some things it is wore off. These are really cool old amethyst earrings. Nice large sawtooth bezel set. Amethyst as well. Amethyst cabochons. Okay, this is a cool vintage amethyst poison ring. They called these poison rings because they open and it's a little compartment. The clasp is a little loose, it needs to be, but it's a cool amethyst, vintage amethyst poison ring. Sterling silver. All right, this is definitely not fashion. This is a stunning, long, hand-knotted Tahitian pearl, real pearl. And this is a long, like I have it tripled right now. It definitely can be doubled and still be worn long. These are beautiful, beautiful freshwater Tahitian pearl. Peacock pearls, you'll see these called gray pearls, black pearls, Tahitian pearls, peacock pearls. But they are beautiful and they're different sizes, all hand knotted in between. Okay, let's see. Okay, this bracelet is so cool. This is sterling silver and look at this bracelet. It is amethyst, it is glass, and it is coin pearls. Lots of little sterling silver beads, sterling silver clasp. Just beautiful. So let me show you what that'll look like on the wrist because it's quite substantial. Look at that. To give you that great layered stacked look. Isn't that pretty? There's frosted glass. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this piece here, this is really unique. I contemplated taking this apart. This is how I found it. I believe it was, I'm not sure if I handpicked this or if it was in a mystery box. I can't remember. Maybe one of you guys do, because I will have done it in front of you. If it doesn't sell at the live show, I'm going to take this apart. I think there's this can be made into two great necklaces. I'm not a super big fan of the nuts and bolts look of this long pendant that somebody handmade. If I were to have my way with this, I love this beaded, this really Southwestern Native American beaded necklace, but I would probably keep it to just this cool porcelain bead. And then I would take this right here. This is what's special. This is vintage Native American Zuni inlaid bear. You can see this was a handmade piece, but this is an old sterling silver bear with gemstone. Look at all of the little inlays. There's malachite, turquoise, mother of pearl, onyx. Like, this is cool. So I think, and if you guys could do whatever you want with it if you buy it, but if it doesn't sell, I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to make two, and I'm going to put this bear on a sterling silver chain because it still has the hoop there, and it could go on its own chain. But for now, I'm leaving it as is. Okay, this is a really pretty, this is mother of pearl and amethyst, and it's gold filled little bracelet. Mother of pearl, amethyst, gold film. Okay. I'm gonna end with the most special piece. Okay, this is a pretty, and it has a little hang tag there. This is pearl and gemstone. It's more dainty, even though it's sterling silver, pearl, and gemstone, hand knotted in between, but it's just a dainty little 2-layer necklace. Really pretty though. I like those beads. I don't know what they are. They look gemstone to me. Super cute. Great color. All right, this piece. Okay. Some of you guys might remember this piece. I hand-picked this piece at an antique mall, and I paid a lot for it, so I haven't been super quick to sell it because it's going to be an expensive piece. I paid a lot for it, but it is really special, even down to the garnet cab hook. Look at that. This is so cool. This is all beautiful fluorite. Is it fluorite or tourmaline? I always get those two confused, but look at this pendant. Look at this faceted amethyst, garnet, citrine, pearl, peridot quartz. It's just stunning. So yeah, I paid a lot for this piece, and I am going to offer it at this Sunday's sale, but that's my favorite piece. All right, on to the next group. One moment. Okay, the blue group. All right, I'm going to start with fashion, work my way through vintage, and then precious metal. Okay, so the first group, the first little piece, this is a cute glass bead fashion set. Really pretty blue glass beads. Look at the hearts. Look at the swirled ones. Really unique glass beads on here. Lots of, this is 2 long layers of all glass beads. Well, and there's some silver tone metal beads. And then look at this, how cute this is. Little matching earrings. If I can pick them up. Little matching earrings, super cute, little tasseled, and they match. So this will be a fun, inexpensive set, fashion set. And then this also, this is fashion. It's all real gemstone, but I believe it to be howlite. So you have the dyed faceted smaller beads, and then you have the chunky undyed nugget. Okay. All gemstone, real gemstone. That's a long one. I love the blue and white color. And then it has a matching bracelet and earrings. Okay, so that will be another inexpensive fashion set. All right, we're moving into some vintage fashion. It's not precious metal, but it's vintage fashion. Okay, I got a phone call. So where was it? I was at the vintage fashion. So let's start with this. This is lapis and cloisonne, vintage lapis gemstone, and a pretty pink gemstone and cloisonne. These are large, beautiful pink cloisonne beads. That one's super pretty. Okay, this one is really cool too. It looks like, I'm not 100% on the blue bead on this one. It could be gemstone, it could be glass. I'm not sure. Could be glass to be made to be looked like gemstone, but the pink is definitely pink quartz. And it's long and it goes down to this really pretty carved pink quartz bead. That one is long. And then I have this beautiful blue, vintage blue rhinestone necklace. It is gorgeous with these swagged areas of rhinestone, and it's a mixture of frosted blue glass and then the regular blue crystal glass. It's very cool. I'll show you the front and then I will show you the back. Feels nice. Does not feel cheap. This is a great vintage rhinestone necklace. This is the back. All right, on to the sterling silver pieces. Actually, let me see. Let's see this one first. Okay, this is really pretty and dainty. This is real topaz, blue topaz. Not quite sure what this gemstone is. It kind of looks like a Sleeping Beauty turquoise, but I'm not sure. This is testing as blue topaz and it's beautiful. This is sterling silver, but I added, and even has the cute little topaz beads. This one's pretty short. It was kind of snug under the neck, so I added this. This is optional. I wanted to put that on as an option just to give you a little bit more room. It's not sterling silver. You could take it off if you like the necklace right under your neck, but I like that as an option. So this is a pretty little dainty blue topaz and other gemstone necklace. All right, this is beautiful. This is Austrian crystal, a pretty blue teal color Austrian crystal necklace in sterling silver. This is sterling silver. That's the back. Nice size little crystal butterfly. And this is a beautiful labradorite. Look at the color in this pendant. This is all sterling silver, the pendant and the chain. A nice size rope chain, sterling silver rope chain. Okay, Italy 925. And then the beautiful labradorite pendant. And this is a great size. It's at least 2 inches. 2 inches, yeah. I'll give you guys more measurements at the live sale. Look at the back. It's just gorgeous. All right, 3 more pieces in this group. Look at this ring. This is gorgeous. Nikki Butler, sterling silver, Larimar, topaz. Actually, I have it written down. I'm not sure if that's aquamarine or topaz, and then amethyst. Look at this beautiful. It is India and then NB 925. This is Nikki Butler and it is stunning. It's a great size. Look at this. Just beautiful. All right, this is Vintage Mexico. This is a heavy special piece. We're getting into the more of the collection pieces, these last 3 pieces. The Nikki Butler ring and this Vintage Mexico. Look at that. I believe that to be Tasco, but it is so heavy. It is just stunning. Look at that blue stone. Could be turquoise. Looks like turquoise. I'm not a turquoise expert though. And this antique, look at how cool this. This is antique sterling silver. Look at how cool this bracelet is. This looks like glass to me. Okay, look at how beautiful. Love, love, love this one. All right, that was it for the blue group. Let's move on to the black group. Okay, the black group. Let's start with fashion and we'll end with precious metal and collector's pieces. So we have this vintage Brighton choker necklace. It is the braided leather and the plated silver pieces. This is vintage Brighton. Okay. We have some vintage fashion brooches, cameo brooches. This one is very pretty with the 3 women. There's a name for this and I wrote it down and it's not coming to me. We have a cool morning brooch, cameo morning brooch. This is cold to the touch. It is not plastic. It's the back. Really cool old brooch. Okay, let's see here. Let's go. We have some sterling silver pieces. These are cool vintage sterling silver bead earrings. Sterling silver hooks. This is a black onyx and mother of pearl vintage band ring. Simple. A little black onyx and sterling silver bead and clasp bracelet. Okay, this is really cool. That's the, gosh darn it, I forgot the name of that. Anyways, this is a crystal, a black crystal, sterling silver on a sterling silver chain. I will have more details for you at the sale. Okay, this is a really cool piece. This is a chunky piece. It is black onyx, jasper, and coral. This is a statement piece. It has the hook closure, these chunky beads. Look at that. How cool is that? Okay. All right, let me show you this piece. This is really cool too. This is vintage. It's hand knotted onyx, mother of pearl, and coral. Look at the design of this. Look at how they made it for the mother of pearl just to fit perfectly into the coral pieces. Really cool, kind of retro in design. Pretty cool, huh? Got some statement pieces in this one. All right, on this one, this is all about the pendant. The pendant is sterling silver, and this is a banded agate. And they call this the eye agate because it has the bands almost looks like it forms an eye. And these are more sought after. How cool is this gemstone? And it's large. I'd say 2.5 to 3 inches, and then it has this little sterling silver tassel. So this could be put on a sterling silver chain if you'd like. Right now, it's just on this leather, little tied up leather chain. But the pendant is just stunning. And then this is super special. This is a collection piece. This is Judith Ripka, a very high-end designer. I've sold a bracelet not too long ago of hers. Very expensive high-end designer, Judith Ripka. Oh my goodness, my neighbors are watching a game and I can hear them. So it is CZ925, beautiful. Beautiful Judith Ripka. Hand knotted onyx beads. Okay, the gold group. So in this group, I'm going to have designer, vintage. I'm going to have some gold over sterling and solid gold. Okay, so we're going to start over here. This is Tory Burch, a beautiful gold-plated Tory Burch 3-strand necklace. Beautiful designer piece in great condition. This is vintage Sweet Romance. This is a charm, Christmas charm bracelet. And this one's a cute little locket. Christmas tree with the dangling ornaments. This is so cute. And I can't remember if I've had this one. I may have. I don't remember. But anyways, it's adorable. And it's time. There's still time to get it before Christmas. And this is a cool vintage brooch pendant. So it could be worn as a brooch or a pendant. Like that. It is beautiful. This is carved mother of pearl. That is a beautiful brooch or pendant. Either way. All right. There is this vintage gold-plated scarab. Gemstone scarab bracelet. The plating is wearing off on this. It's still a really cool piece though, I think. But it is fading a bit. Oh, on the underneath side. So cool. If you like scarabs. Okay, this is vintage 1960s gold-plated chain and with pendant. Really cool pendant with black glass. This is a neat, so with this one, it's all about the pendant. This is a really cool, very old book locket. Now this looks like mother of pearl, but look at, it even has the old pictures in there. It's so cool. Look at that. Very sweet, very old. It's on just a vintage Monet chain. You could totally change that if you wanted, but it's on this flat vintage Monet chain. But I think it's all about the locket. Okay, this is a collector's piece. This is vintage Napier. And this is a beautiful Cleopatra style collar necklace. And let me show you, it is in really good condition. Look at the texture. This is heavy. This is a very nice, not all Napier pieces I think are collector's pieces. The more modern pieces, but this one's special. This one is special. Okay, hold on, all right, now these are precious metal. Let's start with the gold-plated pieces. This is gold-plated sterling silver, plated vermeil, however you want to say it, but it is gold over sterling. Look at this beautiful little, these are all gemstone. Topaz, aquamarine, amethyst. That's testing as emerald and onyx. Beautiful. Dainty little box chain. Not too dainty. It's nice. Okay, this is gold over sterling. This is rhodochrosite and ruby. These are really cute. These I contemplated keeping these because I actually really love these. These are QVC Diamondique gold over sterling silver 3-band. So you could wear them all 3 together. If you wanted to wear them all together, you could split them up, wear a couple different. It's just a really cool, versatile set. And look at how beautiful they are. Just stunning. QVC Diamondique gold over sterling silver. Look at the backs. And this one is enamel with crystal. Really fun trio of rings. And then this, okay, I'm bringing some gold. I don't know, I haven't yet had the market for gold here on my live sales. Gold is expensive right now. This is real gemstone, 14 karat gold clasp and beads, hand knotted. This is special. I'm not quite sure if it is a yellow jade or, yeah, I'm not quite sure. If anybody knows what this is, please let me know. My guess was yellow jade, but it is real gold, real gemstone, very well made, beautiful piece. Okay, next group. All right, the silver group. Most everything in this group is sterling silver. I'll start with the one piece that's not. This is Swarovski. This is rhodium plated. So Swarovski, most of Swarovski's pieces are rhodium plated, some are gold plated, but this one is rhodium plated. It's new. And it's this pretty little crystal, Swarovski crystal pendant. It's studded all the way around. Nice rhodium plated chain. 3 options for length. This would make a great gift. It is just stunning. Have a few new pieces, or a couple new pieces in this group. Okay, there's this gorgeous sterling silver gold rutilated quartz. This is a chunker. Look at the cool design on the band. And this large gold rutilated quartz. Large. Statement ring. Then we have this cute sterling silver opal inlaid turtle on a box chain. Look at how cute that turtle is, like he's hanging on. Beautiful color in the opal. All right, then there are these vintage pearl earrings. These are pearl and blue topaz and marcasite. So you have the pretty little flowers, and these are sterling silver with the pearl drops and the blue topaz center. Pretty little sterling silver earrings. And then these are mother of pearl and sterling silver. These are Mexico sterling 925. And then there is this beautiful sterling silver and CZ tennis bracelet. Look at how sparkly that is. Safety clasp. Pretty design. Very well made. And then these are new. These are Mystic Topaz. They are testing as topaz and diamond. So these are Mystic Topaz and diamond stud earrings. Just beautiful. In the box. All right. Then there is this freshwater pearl and AB crystal glass vintage choker necklace. This is a choker necklace. So it's made to lay flat on your neck like that. And then it is adjustable, sterling silver. For a variety of sizes of necks. But it is made to lay flat. Very pretty pearl choker necklace. This is Italian sterling silver necklace. That is a pretty one. Collar length. All right, and the most special one of this group is this vintage Carolyn Pollock necklace with the original box. This is just beautiful. And these necklaces, for anybody that doesn't know, these pendants can be taken off, and any pendant, how they're made, they kind of like open, and any pendant can be put on there. Of her pendants. Her pendants are made to be interchangeable like that. But this is a really cool vintage piece. This was an estate pickup. It was somebody's grandmother's. And I was talking with the girl, and she was like, it's just not my style. And I was like, well, that's my style. Super cool vintage Carolyn Pollock. So it has the original box and little case. Okay, next group. Okay, the green group. Lots of gemstones in this group. Let's start over with the fashion pieces. This is just a fun double glass bead necklace. Really pretty glass beads. The carved leaf and the melon ball glass. Look at that pretty swirled one. Look at the wedding cake beads. There is just such a pretty mixture of glass beads in this. Figured my glass lovers would enjoy that. These also are glass. These are not sterling silver. This is vintage silver tone and faceted glass. Beautiful faceted glass, if I can show you. Look at great substantial size. Great design. Not sterling silver though. Just pretty vintage glass earrings. And then this is all gemstone. It is on a, that is not precious metal, toggle clasp. But these are all real gemstones. So this is a fun fashion gemstone necklace. Chunky pieces down here at the bottom. Okay, I sold one other piece. I had the turquoise necklace from this. This is the brand Native Hills. It is a jewelry brand out of Texas. Handmade in the USA, very good quality pieces. This one is more of like a brass bronze. And then I'm not quite sure what this large green gemstone is, but it's beautiful. So this large bail can be put on a number of things. It would look nice on a torque, but it would also look nice on a chunkier chain or leather or whatever. It's very versatile. Beautiful large gemstone pendant. Okay, let's look at these bracelets here. This is sterling silver and abalone. 2 options for size here. Beautiful green in this abalone. Beautiful color in this abalone. And then this is sterling silver, gemstone and pearl. Bracelet. Pretty green colors. Okay, this one's really cool. It's on this gold-filled clasp, but look at all these gemstones. Just gorgeous gemstones. Got agate, you've got onyx, carnelian, tiger's eye. Look at those cool ones. Look at these carved ones. Looks like carnelian, carved carnelian to me. Look at these. This is just a stunning hand-carved gemstone necklace. If you are a fan of gemstones, this one is special. All right, and then this one is sterling silver. It is rutilated gemstone and pearl. Beautiful. I always have gemstones. I'm a fan. My eye is drawn to it, so when I'm out and about, you better believe I'm picking some up. Okay, 3 pieces left. This one is gold over sterling silver. This is vintage gold over sterling silver. This is a genuine gemstone, and it is large. I am not quite sure. It's testing in the emeralds and also the tourmaline. So I'm not quite sure on that, but it is a large gemstone, and that is beautiful. Beautiful emerald green color. Could be an emerald. If anybody is more knowledgeable about gemstones, you could please put it in the comments. I only know so much. Okay, this is a really cool vintage Native American turquoise and coral. Gorgeous, gorgeous ring. This is an old one and it is signed. I cannot quite make out that name because it is partially wore, but it is a signed old Native American ring. All right, and this piece is so special and so beautiful. This is also vintage Native American. Look at this sterling silver cuff, opal and green gemstone inlay. This is stunning. Guess where I found this? I found this in a pawn shop. Sterling EP. So I paid a bit more. Pawn shop prices are a bit more than you would in if you were to find it somewhere else, but I couldn't leave it. It is just gorgeous. Sometimes I'll pay up for something because I think you guys will love it. And this is the case. This is just gorgeous. This is a collector's piece. This is vintage Native American opal inlay cuff bracelet. Look at how pretty it is. Just stunning. All right, that's it for the green group. Moving on. Okay, the last group, and then I will be adding, I always have 100 pieces for you guys to choose from. A wide mix, a great selection. Everybody has different tastes and styles, and we all collect different things. So I try to always have 100 items for you guys to choose from. Do I think that 100 items are going to sell? No, not at all. But I want there to be a good selection. So, okay, this is the last, and I'll be adding a few surprises. Let's start with the fashion. This is Brighton. This is a Brighton watch. It is brand new, old stock. So it's never been used. It still has the tags on it, but it more than likely needs a battery. I have not put in a new battery and I've had this a while. So it is beautiful Brighton watch with the tags and bag, but I will leave the battery situation to you guys. Okay, this is a really cute vintage Christmas brooch. This is signed. It is W. Lind. And I've come across this brand often. Generally, it's those old chunky charm bracelets. But this is a really pretty Christmas brooch. Okay. Always try to have lapis for my lapis lovers. I have quite a few lapis lovers. This is a beautiful gemstone stretch bracelet. Large, faceted lapis lazuli gems. Just gorgeous. Look at this. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. So this is vintage J. Crew. This is fashion. It is faceted glass and it is beautiful. Large, chunky, faceted glass. Okay, this is a cool Southwestern leather concho bracelet. This is really cool. So it is snaps, and there's two options for sizes. So if you have a smaller wrist or a larger wrist, and all of the leather is like made like links. This is really cool. Cool little concho pieces. I liked this. All right, and this is a really pretty bracelet. This is fashion. It is not sterling silver, but it just has gorgeous, kind of like a champagne orange crystal glass pieces. Isn't that pretty? Thought that was pretty enough to have here. Okay, let's move on to the sterling silver pieces. I have this sterling silver brooch, vintage brooch, marcasite, and I'll double check that, but I think it's glass. Okay. Could be garnet, but I will know for sure by Sunday. This is a malachite and sterling silver chip bracelet, sterling silver clasp and beads. Really cool malachite chips. Gorgeous green color. This is a sterling silver gemstone and glass bead bracelet. 3 options for sizing on this one. Gorgeous beads. Okay, this is vintage Carolyn Pollock lapis lazuli. It opens like this, like a cuff, but it is sterling silver and lapis lazuli gemstones. It is Carolyn Pollock. Oops, trying to show you guys. It has the Raelios, CP Raelios, the R. All right, which one? These are the 2 best ones. This is vintage James Avery. Look at that beautiful bracelet. Kind of a scrolled heart. Vintage James Avery candelabra. That's a gorgeous bracelet. And then this is special. This is vintage Native American turquoise and coral cuff bracelet. This one is old. This one is beautiful. This is a collector's piece. Okay, guys, that is it for today. These are the pieces that are for sure going to be there, and then I'll add some surprise pieces to make it 100 pieces for you guys to choose from. I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Please say hi in the chat. And if you are new and you want to participate, you have to be registered. So I'll put up my email. It is callymomcollects4you@gmail.com. And I will need your full name, address, your email to send an invoice, and your YouTube name. Okay? So you must be registered to participate in the sale, so I know who to invoice. All right, guys, hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.